Hello darlings, welcome to Z-Star Africa, your home of all things drama and juicy updates. Today, we're diving deep into the reveal of the long-hidden, lifetime secrets that have kept Sachin chained and in shackles. I did most of this video emotionally in tears. Trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment of this. Let's dive in. It all began when Akash was falsely accused of theft, arrested, and thrown behind bars for a crime he knew nothing about. Just when hope seemed lost, Siali stepped in with crucial evidence, exposing the mastermind, the real culprit, Ranjit, Sachin's most trusted friend. Akash was finally cleared and released, but the damage had been done. The ordeal only fanned the flames of Renuka's deep-seated hatred and anger towards Sachin, setting the stage for even darker confrontations ahead. At home, the family tension boils over as Renuka vents her anger sharply. Her frustration isn't just only at the recent betrayal, but at Sachin himself, although she directs her fury at Siali for trying to defend Sachin. Renuka lashes out, accusing Siali of being used to living with criminals, and also implying that Sachin is a criminal. These words pierced Sachin's soul. Renuka insisted that the family has been suffering shame since Sachin's childhood, all because of Sachin's mistakes. Trying to defuse the situation, Ria steps in calmly. She defends Siali, reminding Renuka that Siali tried to warn Sachin, but he never listened, and it was also Siali who uncovered the truth and proved Akash's innocence after he was falsely accused of theft. Ria points out that Sachin's crime was only trusting his friend, Ranjit, who ended up betraying him, and that Sachin never knew the truth until too late. She appeals to Renuka to see that Siali is not to blame. But Renuka's anger is not so easily quelled. She refuses to forgive, caught in the pain of betrayal and family disgrace. Sachin admits his mistakes and pleads for forgiveness, though he struggles to accept the storm raging inside him. The weight of betrayal and broken trust overwhelms him, and he leaves. Outside, Sachin tells Siali that he knows she no longer trusts him. Siali gently tries to reach his heart, telling him she still does and will always stand by him, urging him to share what's on his heart, promising she won't abandon him. Yet, Sachin feels trapped by the turmoil inside, enters his car, and leaves. Later that night, Sachin is seen with his father in a room, their voices low and heavy with emotion. Sachin's father insists that it is time to reveal the truth. He no longer has to carry the burden of another man's sins. As long as this secret remains buried, he warns, the house will remain in turmoil, and Sachin, you will always keep taking the blame for everything. Sachin's eyes darken with worry, his voice heavy with emotion. But if this secret ever comes out, he says, this family will fall apart, and Siali, she will be shattered. The love she has for me will vanish. He pleads with his father not to expose the secret. Unseen by them, Siali stands at the edge of the doorway, her heart pounding. She has heard enough to know that there is a secret, a powerful one, looming over Sachin's happiness and his place in the family. She doesn't yet know what it is, but in that moment, she silently vows to uncover the truth, no matter how deep it is buried. Siali, determined to uncover the truth about the mysterious secret Sachin and his father were discussing, sets out to investigate his past. Her search takes her to Sachin's old school, but the administration refuses to share any student records, firmly citing policy. Just when it seems like a dead end, a security guard quietly offers his help. All he needs, he says, is the student's name, class, and year, and he'll handle the rest. Siali gives him the details, and with his assistance, she begins to make progress. Meanwhile, in another part of town, Joy pays a visit to Akash at his workplace. His words are sharp and dripping with contempt. He mocks Akash, saying he can't bear the thought of his daughter Ria living in a house where criminals come and go at will. He calls Sachin untrustworthy, claiming that if Sachin could bring one criminal into the house today, he could easily bring another tomorrow. Later, the security guard meets up with Siali delivering troubling information. Records from 2000 to 2002 show Sachin Deshmukh's name until 2002, but then disappear completely. Siali's suspicion deepens. She vows silently, "Whatever you're hiding, Sachin, I will find it." Siali's investigation leads her to a man who reveals Sachin was suspended because of an incident that left a child in a coma. Then Siali visits the boy's home, where his mother tells her that her son has been in that state for 20 years. He was 13 when the incident happened. He went to school one day and never returned the same. Sachin's actions changed his life forever. She holds Sachin responsible for her son's condition. In the streets, Siali confronts Sachin with the painful truth she uncovered. Sachin opens up about his troubled past. How, from birth, his mother never truly loved him, though he never understood why. Trying to win her affection, he began to model himself after Tejas, hoping that one day his mother would love him just as she loves Tejas. But one day at school, everything changed. He witnessed Tejas being bullied, the boy trying to snatch away Tejas' hard-earned project. In a moment of anger, trying to defend Tejas, he pushed the boy, only to realize too late that the boy had fallen down the stairs. That one incident shattered his childhood and led to his suspension from school. Siali gently told him that what he did was wrong, but it was a mistake, not a crime. She urged him to stop carrying the weight of guilt, assuring him that he didn't commit any crime. Yet, she also confessed she still feels that he is hiding something from her. Under the heavy rain, Sachin sits alone in a corner, burdened by the secret he fears he may never reveal. Memories flood back, of the day of the event that completely changed his life. His being taken away from school, sent to the juvenile center, and the crushing disappointment in his mother's eyes. He recalls his father visiting him there. How he told his father every truth, the whole truth about what happened that day. But he also begged his father not to say anything, asking him to promise that he would keep the secret safe. Later, Sachin returned home. His father saw the pain in his eyes and again called him to a room. With tears in his own eyes, he pressed Sachin to come clean, to bring the hidden truth to light, that it was Tejas who pushed Ankit down the stairs, not him. Asking him, for how long does he intend on carrying this heavy burden? Sachin pleaded in tears, sharing his fears of the devastation it would bring to his mother. He reminded his father of the promise he made and begged him to keep the secret, for the sake of Siali and Tejas, as he couldn't bear to hurt either of them. Unbeknownst to them, Siali stood silently at the doorway, tears streaming down her face as she listened to every painful word. In that moment, everything became clear to her. The truth, the secrets, and the heavy burden they carried. And just like that, Siali discovers the whole truth. That's a wrap, fam. But seriously, Sachin is a saint. But the big question still remains. What will Renuka do when she finally hears the truth? What fate awaits her? If you like this video, smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit subscribe for more juicy updates and drama. Stay tuned, fam.